Right now at 10, winter weather returns. A look at what the system brought this morning and what's in store this weekend.
And a blow to President Trump's tariffs, the Supreme Court's ruling, and his response.
Plus, it's the Friday Night Frenzy. Highlights from big basketball clashes from around the region.
WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. The cleanup continues after a blast of that winter weather.
Yeah, let's take a live look outside our studios. The weather has definitely died down, but earlier the area was hit with snow, cold, and windy conditions.
In La Crosse, the snow emergency is on. That means alternate side parking, which starts at midnight and then expires Monday at 6 p.m. So on odd days, you're parking on the odd side of the street, even on even. And in Viroqua, the city is asking residents to move their cars from downtown tonight as crews will begin clearing the snow there around 1 a.m.
And the weather leading to some intense conditions on I-94 today. This is the intersection near Industrial Avenue in Tomah, a semi losing control. A plow truck driver is recovering after his truck rolled over during snow removal operations this morning. The crash happened on Kelbell Road in Vernon County when the driver lost sight of the roadway edges and went off the road. The driver was taken to a local hospital. We caught up with some truck drivers asking how they handle the conditions.
I'm going to drive real slow, and then if it's too bad, I'm going to pull right back off again.
Across the river, Iowa's Winneshiek County Sheriff's Office says they responded to over 30 stranded motorists since last night.
A heads up for those drivers. Lansing Car Ferry back open. That winter mix and hazardous road conditions shut down that service earlier today. That closure lasted for a few hours.
Sentencing day for the man charged in the death of a 15-month-old child. Levon Liggins will spend 7 years behind bars. In September of 2023, his son died from toxic effects of fentanyl. The mother of the child, Brittany Basley, was sentenced to 4.5 years in jail. Both parents also have previous child neglect convictions. Today, a Tomah man was sentenced to 8 months in prison and 5 years probation after pleading guilty to aggravated battery and domestic abuse repeater charges. Edwin Ross stabbed a victim in the chest during a domestic dispute on Dogwood Lane last April. The 52-year-old has prior domestic abuse convictions.
Fire crews battling a house fire on La Crosse's south side this morning. The flames broke out at a home on Losey Boulevard, and crews arrived to find fire shooting from a bedroom window. Firefighters extinguished the blaze in about a half hour. The home suffered moderate fire, smoke, and water damage, according to the fire department. The cause remains under investigation.
We arrived, all the occupants were out of the house. But we still performed a primary search and secondary search of all levels of the house just to confirm that all residents were out.
Losey was briefly closed while they battled the flames. No one was injured.
Hey, News 8 follow-up. La Crosse is reviewing the final plans for the former Southside Library building. The design committee met today. Developers want to turn the building into a 6-unit residential building and add 4 residential buildings on existing space. The old library was bought for $151,000.
Team USA having a strong showing at the Olympics as the games enter their final weekend. Alex Ferreira captured gold in men's half-pipe free ski today, following yesterday's victories by figure skater Alyssa Liu and the women's hockey team. Now, the men's hockey team faces Canada Sunday for gold after beating Slovakia this afternoon. They're seeking their first Olympic championship win since the 1980 Miracle on Ice. Developing out of the nation's capital tonight, the Supreme Court ruling against President Trump's tariffs.
News 8 Now's Brooklyn Hine joins us in the studio with the details. Brooklyn.
Ken and Emily, this ruling is a major setback for the president's economic agenda, and today Wisconsin leaders are reacting to the decision. In a 6-3 decision, the justices found that the broad tariffs imposed under emergency powers violated federal law, saying only Congress can authorize them.
This is all about the idea that the Constitution gives Congress the power to regulate commerce, that the Constitution gives Congress the power to impose taxes.
Despite that ruling, President Trump is already moving to roll out new tariffs.
Today I will sign an order to impose a 10% global tariff under Section 122 over and above our normal tariffs already being charged.
Earlier today, Wisconsin Senator Tammy Baldwin criticizing Trump's tariffs.
Who can afford that? I heard from so many made in Wisconsin businesses who said the chaos and uncertainty of Donald Trump's trade war has made it impossible to plan for the future.
Other Wisconsin organizations are also speaking out. In a statement, Darren Von Ruden, president of Wisconsin's Farmers Union, says in part, this ruling puts trade policy back where it belongs and gives us a chance to rebuild trust with our trading partners. Meanwhile, Wisconsin business leaders say this development increases confusion. Wisconsin Manufacturers and Commerce president and CEO Kurt Bauer says in part, businesses will be left to wonder how this decision will impact their customers and vendors. Sadly, there are more questions than answers at this point. The Supreme Court ruling affects the reciprocal tariffs, but doesn't stop targeted tariffs like those on copper, steel, and aluminum, which remain in effect. Live in studio, Brooklyn Hein, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Brooklyn. Coming up, it's the Friday Night Frenzy.
All the local scores and highlights in just a few minutes.
And now that the snow's ended, the cold is here to stay for at least 3 to 4 days as Arctic air comes in the area. So we'll break down how cold it'll be and when we'll actually reach 40 degrees again. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Ashley's biggest mattress sale of the year ends soon. It's your last chance to get a free adjustable base with select mattress purchase. Or pay no interest for 72 months on top bedding brands. Only at Ashley's President's Day sale, ending soon.
Andy Pitts here at Sugarloaf Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Winona, previously known as Chrysler Winona. Same great staff and ownership, but a new building and location to serve you better.
During our President's Day sales event, you can lease a new Jeep Compass for $39.99 down and $289 per month. Or a new Jeep Grand Cherokee for $39.99 down and $369 per month.
So come see us today in our new home on Highway 61, Winona.
Well, hello. Yes, that's right. You read it right. It is the 28th Annual Early Bird Home Show here at the Board Store. We've got great values on all your home improvements, windows, doors, kitchens, bathrooms, siding, sunrooms. Greatest prices of the year. Yes, you can begin improving your home and improving your life by coming to the 28th Annual Early Bird Home Show only at the Board Store.
Ashley's President's Day sale is ending soon. It's your last chance to shop Hot Buy starting at just $349. Or take advantage of no money down with no interest financing for 60 months. Ending soon. Only at Ashley.
Well, if you take a look at the snow depth right now, really the good thing you look at out west, quite a bit of improvement in the valleys and the mountains since they've had a series of storms come through here. So that looks more healthy. Through our area, you definitely can see where we saw the snow that came up with that path, basically starting in Nebraska and then curving up towards Wisconsin. We kind of zoom in. You can see that's where we see yesterday or last night and this morning, and you can see the blank area there. Minnesota still looks fairly bleak. It looks more like you would expect in March, mid-March to end of March, and even the UP in upper Wisconsin isn't that impressive yet, but that did definitely help us, and you can see it right there. So it's going to stick around for a while, really, with the amount of snow and cold air that we're going to have sitting over the place, too. So we should be continuing to improve our average temperature as it continues to rise through the end of February through March. At this point, we should be around the mid-30s, maybe low 30s, depending on location. But we're going to basically be sitting really like the end of January here for at least the next 3 days before we see some improvement towards the middle of next week. And with that snowpack, that definitely is going to allow the temperatures to stay there, especially overnight. And we still got the influences of the low. This is the one that actually impacted part of our area. So this is going to sit right there and spin. And with that flow coming from the north and cloud cover and occasionally a little weak disturbances come through, it's going to keep that all going throughout the weekend. So the winds will be an issue. The clouds will continue for the most part, and occasionally some flurry activity better as you go further east of the area. So that'll be our influence throughout the weekend before you start seeing it. And you can see overall the big picture with the change. Here comes a little bit of a cold air push here that'll come Saturday night into Sunday. That's that disturbance I was just talking about. So it's going to get cold, probably the coldest day Sunday into Monday. And then by the time we get to Tuesday, we're going to start seeing some of that milder air out to the west begin to push towards our area, getting us more seasonable before our next chance of snow comes, and that would be Tuesday. You can see that little dip right there coming through Tuesday into Wednesday, and it may extend into Thursday. There's the two systems that are going to come through right now, minor systems, but it's the next chance of snow we have. And then towards the end of the week, We actually might get another push of that warmer or milder air, getting us maybe up to 40 briefly. Overall for tomorrow, we're looking at temperatures really what you'd expect at the end of January. Low 20s. There will be a wind chill out there, probably in the single digits with that 10 to 15 mile per hour wind. Few peaks of the sun, but towards the afternoon and evening, a lot more clouds, probably becoming overcast. And then Saturday night into Sunday, that's when we could see some flurry activity. Temperatures a few degrees colder. The wind will be more of an issue on Sunday as it increases out of the north. So that'll give you a wind chill that'll definitely keep you in the single digits there. As we go into Sunday night, into Monday, we're going to clear out. Winds are going to be light with a fresh snowpack. Right now we're in the single digits. I think we're going to see a lot of temperatures in the below zero range given that snowpack and light winds. So these are likely to come back down a few degrees as we go throughout. Monday, as you go back to work, still a cold day out there. 20s, we should be in the mid-30s. Cloud cover begins to increase, and we will see some modification going into Tuesday, and that's where we should be average. The wind chills Sunday morning, likely with that wind going on, are going to be below zero. They'll come up a little bit during the day into the single digits, maybe around 10 at the most. And then going into Monday morning, the winds are lighter, the temperatures are lower, so you'll likely be well below zero for wind chills going into Monday. So definitely it's going to be cold for this time of year. We haven't seen this in a while. And there's your next chance of snow coming through. That first system mainly focused to the north with the snow chance. The one on Wednesday has a better shot of actually impacting everyone with some light snow, maybe some minor accumulation. And note that 45 on Friday briefly comes back up with a cold front. Unfortunately, those warm conditions don't last because by Sunday, which I don't have there, we're back to around 30. So it's a brief warm up, but overall it's going to feel more like the January, and we haven't felt this for quite a while now.
No, we're kind of due for it, I suppose.
Yeah, it's February still.
It is. Thanks, Greg. Coming up next in sports, it's the Friday Night Frenzy. Playoffs are right around the corner on the hardwood. We've got scores and highlights from various games from our viewing area. Next.
During the President's Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for the best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 40 years.
Save big at Hy-Vee Friday through Sunday. Bacon-wrapped sirloins are just $3.99. Hy-Vee pasta sauce, 99 cents. Hy-Vee chili style or kidney beans, just 48 cents. Poppy's mandarins, $3.88. 24 packs of water, just $1.99. Save on select pizzas and more, Friday through Sunday. And every day you'll find the same low prices online as in store. Only at Hy-Vee.
See the USA in your Chevrolet. America's asking you to call. Drive your Chevrolet through the USA. America's the greatest land of all.
Get 1.9% financing on this Silverado LT. Or get $5,350 total value plus $3,500 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Another day, same pain, same meds, same struggling for symptom relief. Injections like Humira and Enbrel work similarly to treat moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis or psoriatic arthritis. But if your symptoms haven't improved enough, Rinvoq works differently. It's a once-daily pill that can rapidly relieve RA and PSA joint pain, stiffness, and swelling, as fast as 2 weeks for some. Even after 3 years, many people felt this relief. In PSA, Rinvoq can leave skin noticeably clearer.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal, cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Do something different. Ask your doctor if switching to Rinvoq is right for you.
During the President's Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 40 years.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome into the Frenzy. Jacob joined by Ken tonight. And Ken, what a night we had.
Oh, yes. With postseason for girls starting next week, we had a lot of boys action tonight.
That we did. You know, the MVC is tough when two ranked teams aren't in first place.
And that is the case for 6th-ranked Aquinas boys and 8th-ranked Central.
Tonight, they renewed their rivalry with the winners staying alive for a share of the conference title.
And with the bracket reveal on Sunday, time's running out to try and polish up that resume. And it was a packed house as the Blue Golds host the Riverhawks. Anthony Jones scorching from the get-go. A little step back into a step through off the glass and in. And he was bringing the energy on defense, too. Gets the steal here, a lead the break the other way, and a nice last-second dish to Ezra Weezy, and the lead swells to 12. Blue Golds keep coming back, though. Calvin Barr, some quick offense. You can count it and the foul. Central still up 6 at halftime. Second half, Jordan Calvert dancing near the baseline. He'll kick to Jones, and he will can the triple to go up 10. Blue Golds still trying to battle. Barr coming up with the deflection and the steal on this end. Sweet behind-the-back dribble, and you can count the bucket and the harm once again. But Anthony Jones was something special. Putting this thing away, the drive, and you know where it's going. Another three-point play. Jones with a game-high 29, and Central wins 61-50.
Elsewhere in town, Logan hosting Holman, and we begin with a feed from Jax Meyer over to Brody Wilbur in the corner. Wilbur connects from distance. Vikings down 1. Some good minutes from freshman Brylan Moore. Gets the shot over his left shoulder to fall, but then the Holman offense would begin to click. Beautiful move by Alex Burgett, showing off the Euro step. Meanwhile, Jaden Bartels was hotter than fish grease tonight. He was on fire from beyond the arc. The Vikes take this one by a final score of 85-66.
Nicely done. Sparta visiting Toma. Toma boys opening up strong. Quinn Gerke gets it on the wing. He'll knock down the pull-up Jay. And then it was Gerke getting in the passing game. This time he's going to find his buddy Silas Cram at the top of the key, and he will rattle it home for the triple. So Sparta needs a spark. Look no further than Caden Cott. No hesitation, pulling up from deep and nails it. And there might be snow on the ground, but it is raining threes in Toma. Cram again, this time from behind the line near the baseline. Toma gets the 76-56 win. Now the Toma and Sparta girls will meet next week in round 1 of the playoffs. They're meeting tonight, though, to close out their regular season schedules. We'll pick this one up in the second half. Toma down 1. But Brielle Pluger is trying to change that. She's going to hoist one from beyond the arc. She had 15 points on the night, but Sparta had all the answers. Lily Seifert had 4 3-pointers. She's finding this bucket. 15 points on the night. Then Alexa Jones cruising down the court off the turnover for 2 of her 16 points of the half. She finished with 22 on the night. Sparta cruises 75-49.
10th ranked GET hosting Black River Falls this evening, up 12 at the half. Redhawks sophomore Talon Fabian continuing to build on that lead, finishing at the cup. But Tiger Jr. Braylon Backus continuing his hot start, answers back, not phased. The home team, led by Mason Brown's 23 points, keep the lead intact throughout the remainder of the game, taking care of business at home as GET picks up the win in front of the home crowd, taming the Tigers 81-62.
Well, weather delaying 5th-ranked West Salem, who is trying to close out a perfect Cooley season. They will get their shot tomorrow when they visit Viroqua for a 5:30 tip. And Westby at Luther also pushed to tomorrow. They will start at 7.
I don't know about you, but it's feeling like postseason basketball around here.
Absolutely.
Especially your game tonight.
Oh, that was fantastic. Everything I was hoping for and more. Really good showing.
A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff coming up after the break. A few more highlights from the hardwoods. We venture to the gymnastics mat as well for a conference tournament. That and more next in the Friday Night Frenzy.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because we're as committed to protecting your dreams as you are to taking care of them.
Looking good.
Bundle home and auto and save up to 40%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Menards 11% rebate is here. From lighting to lumber, from doors to floors. The bigger the project, the bigger the rebate. Prepare for the unexpected with Generac generators. Their advanced technology starts within seconds of sensing a power loss. Save over $850 on this standby generator after rebate. Visit our lighting showroom. These LED panel lights are perfect for residential and commercial applications. This 2-pack is a value of $104.99 after rebate. Hurry in, the 11% rebate is here.
Save big money at Menards.
You came prepared to take on the pressure. We came prepared to give you none of that, just more out of buying a car. At Maury's West Salem Kia, you get our best price up front. No scripts, no side eyes, no 4-hour negotiations. Maury's sales team doesn't work on commission, so you get more help, less hassle. Need service? With Maury's, you get honest work done right. We even do more for our community. Get more with Maury's West Salem Kia. Visit Maury'sWestSalemKia.com.
Stressless by Eckerness. The most comfortable seating in the world is more comfortable than ever. It's on sale now at Drury's in Fountain. Every year, Eckerness updates styles and leathers, and that means outstanding values. And now we're passing these savings on to you. It's time for you to enjoy the incredible comfort of a stressless sofa or recliner in your home. Now at fantastic savings. A stressless recliner is your place. A place to relax, a place to unwind. Stressless furniture on sale now at Drury's in Fountain.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because we're as committed to protecting your dreams as you are to taking care of them.
Looking good.
Bundle home and auto and save up to 40%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
All right, welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy.
And after a lot of basketball in the Dairyland Conference, one game could decide the winner of both divisions.
Yeah, Cochrane Fountain City needs just one win to secure the Dairyland Small, while Whitehall needs a win to stay in the race for the Dairyland Large.
Norse hosting the Pirates tonight. Whitehall would start the game on fire from 3. William Youngbauer striking first from distance. The home team continuing to shoot well. They score their first 12 points, all from beyond the arc to go up 10 early. The visitors catching the same three-point bug, getting some big-time shots from Caleb Tollefson and Parker Kuyak to start a run of their own. That ties the game at 16 just a few minutes later. This one come all the way down to the wire, but in the end, it's the Norse outlasting the Pirates, winning on senior night 55-54 in a thriller.
Excellent one. Rushford Peterson looking to secure a share of the Three Rivers East as they host Cotter tonight. Opening moments, it's Caden Leah nailing a 3 to set the tone. And then not too long after that, Cole Thompson wants in on the fun from the corner. He sinks a triple for the 7-point Trojan lead. And the home side can toss the rock around as well. Check out the ball movement leading to the Landon Dahl layup for 2. Very nice. Just under 8 left in the first half now, and it's Leah this time from way downtown for another 3. Trojans taking this one easy, 90-55.
La Crescent-Hoka hosting Fillmore Central this evening. First half action, La Crescent-Hoka's Julian Olson hits the little pull-up jumper. That's going to tie things up early in this one. Lancers start building a little momentum. Keyshawn Williams hitting the three-pointer to put his side up by 5. Later, more La Crescent-Hoka. It's Olson again, this time driving baseline. He's going to lay it in and extend the lead to 7. And they just keep piling it on. It's Olson again driving to the bucket, gets it to go. He was fantastic this evening, finishing with 29. Lancers close out the regular season in the win column, taking this one 75-65.
All right, some more scores to pass along. North Crawford gets some revenge on Kickapoo from earlier in the year, knocking off the top team in D5 on the road in OT. And DeSoto rolls over Weston.
In the Dairyland, Osseo Fairchild defeats Alma Pepin as the Thunder clinch a share of the Dairyland Large, and Blair Taylor rolls over Indy Gill. Congrats to Wildcats head coach Randy Storley. He coached his 1,000th career game yesterday. Only the 3rd Wisconsin high school coach, boys or girls, to lead his team to 1,000 games in his career.
Awesome.
All right, gymnastics action. The Cooley with their last meet of the season at Westby will start on the uneven bars. GT Melman CFC's Kinley Giemza, scoring an 8.2. She would finish 5th in the all-around standings. Over on the vault, Westby broke Washington DeSoto's Colby Primer, scoring an 8.35. She would lead the way for WVCD in all-around standings. And in the floor routine, West Salem Aquinas Bangor's Olivia Mackey scoring a 9.225. She would finish 3rd in the event. Beautiful routine right there. And what a great showing from her teammate, Camden Liga, scoring a 9.6. That would win the event right there. Liga finished 2nd in the overall standings. West Salem Co-op wins the score of 140.3. WIAA gymnastics sectionals are next week.
Well, MSHSL State Gymnastics in St. Paul, Winona finishing in 6th with a score of 139.8. Individual state championships are tomorrow with 5 area athletes set to compete.
And on the mat, 13 area girl wrestlers have punched their ticket to the WIAA state tournament. That including Riley Hanrahan, who keeps her perfect season alive with a pin in 53 seconds to take top honors in her weight class at the Stevens Point sectional. Also in Stevens Point, Holman with a pair of advancers. Holman's Amy Anderson with a 100-pound weight class pin to solidify her spot in state. And fellow Viking Caitlin Lambries wins in tech vault at 126. In the Richland Center sectional, North Crawford Seneca's Adriana Logue wins by pin in 46 seconds to secure her trip to state. We will have winners and second place runner-ups that are going to state on our website, news8000.com. Girls and boys, next week in Madison starting on Thursday, so we will have those coverage, scores and all the coverage from there, from Madison.
Yep, that's a loaded schedule these days for you. Playoff hockey action as well. Onalaska lacrosse boys score 2 in the third period as they top Verona. They will face 4th-ranked Edgewood on Tuesday, and Viroqua girls fall at Sun Prairie.
The beauty of the state wrestling is there's so much going on. Cade has his work cut out for him. I know he loves it, though. It's a tall task, but he does a great job.
I think it's his favorite week of the year, honestly.
I think so, too. He's a wrestler at heart, so he loves it.
Yep.
All right, good stuff. When we return, we'll see how the Bucks and T-Wolves did in their return from the All-Star break, plus some weekend previews. Stick around.
At Top Dog Retreat in West Salem, your pup isn't just boarded, they're pampered. From tail wagging daycare to cozy overnight stays, we treat every dog like our own. Safe, clean, and full of fun. Book today at booktopdog.com. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
Hi, Mike on the sunny side of 61 Sugarloaf Automotive. I'm in the service department, and these guys are busy. Let me tell you, they come from all over to get their vehicles fixed here. And one person you're going to run into and you're going to recognize is Jeremy. Tell us about yourself, Jeremy.
I'm Jeremy. I've been here for 18 years, live in Winona with my wife. Absolutely love working here. If you guys need anything, see me. We're on the sunny side of 61 Sugarloaf Automotive in Winona.
Hi, I'm Elmer Carl.
And I'm Mike Carl. Carl's President's Day sale is going on right now. Save up to $2,000 instantly, plus rebates. You get Carl's bonus rebates of up to $500 throughout the store.
All TVs are on sale.
You get free installation on select dishwashers, save up to $925 on Serta mattress sets, and we have preseason prices on grills. Our President's Day sale is going on right now.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
The hot, crispy filet o fish. You either love it or you haven't tried it yet.
Hurry in and get 2 Filet-O-Fish sandwiches for just $7.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
What if we had a better treatment for cancer? What if it could find and destroy your cancer cells, but avoid your healthy ones? And what if it allowed us to watch your cancer shrink more easily and accurately than ever before? Meaning personalized treatments, fewer side effects, and more living. It's called Theranostics, and we're leading the charge, turning what-ifs into remarkable realities. UW Health Carbone Cancer Center. Remarkable.
It's time to nominate your favorite business for Best of La Crosse County. Make your nominations in each category now through March 9. The top 5 in each category will move on to the final round. Go to bestoflacrossecounty.com.
Presented by River Valley Remodelers. At Top Dog Retreat in West Salem, we've got it all. Playful daycare, cozy overnight boarding, and a boutique full of treats, toys, and gear. Your pup gets love, care, and plenty of tail-wagging fun. And you get peace of mind. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
And welcome back into the Friday Night Frenzy.
Well, no need to mince words. This NBA season has not been very kind to the Milwaukee Bucks, but could things be turning for the better?
Dream City won 5 games this month with a win tonight that had their best single-month win total of the season. Milwaukee visiting New Orleans, and we start with Cam Thomas, who is still on fire after the break in a Bucks uniform. This is part of his string of 16 consecutive points for Milwaukee, hitting the 3 there, 10 of the third. The Bucks with a 6-point lead. Ryan Rollins increasing it to a 9-point advantage with that triple that drops. Then check out Kevin Porter Jr. getting busy with a flurry of moves. He had 25 points. Rollins and Thomas each had 27 as Milwaukee comes out of the break the way they went in, winning games. They've taken 6 of their last 7.
Don't look now, Bucks have a backcourt. T-Wolves hosting the Mavs early second quarter. The Ant-Man getting to work, fighting through contact, gets the and one to go. Then in the third, Naz Reid one-on-one, and he'll just bully his way into the paint, gets the left-handed layup to go. And then here's the dagger from Anthony Edwards. Corner pocket, triple try. going to be absolute money. He finished with 40 as the Timberwolves also begin the second half of the season in the win column.
That snow outside might not have you thinking of warm weather, but a sign of spring is here. Spring training underway for the Twins. They face the University of Minnesota today. MLB's team cruises to a 10-3 win. Brewers open Cactus League play tomorrow.
And some great action on the hardwood tomorrow. With one game to go, UW lacrosse men's basketball could finish anywhere from tied for first to tied for fourth in the WIAC. So that means tomorrow's home game against Eau Claire is huge. Tip-off time set for 5 at Mitchell Hall. UWL women, meanwhile, are in a 3-way tie for second, and a win is needed to secure a home game in the conference tournament. Tip-off at the Sun and Tag Event Center in Eau Claire, also going to be at 5.
Couple big ones there. Viterbo women looking to improve their seed for a conference tournament as they welcome in Holy Cross for Senior Day, and it's a 1 p.m. tip here in La Crosse for that one. And the Viterbo men wrap up their season hosting Calumet at 3.
And D2, Winona State wrapping up their regular season at home, hosting St. Cloud State. Women tip at 1, with the men following at 3.
Keeping it in college ranks in the Big Ten, Minnesota looking for back-to-back wins for the first time since early January, hosting Rutgers. Tip-off at 11 from the barn in Minneapolis.
And the 24th ranked Badgers in action Sunday as they'll welcome Iowa. Wisconsin looking to win their 3rd straight over the Hawkeyes. Game time 3 p.m. That one on FS1.
Badgers looking for a bounce back after that hiccup against the Buckeyes. Need to shoot a lot better.
Yeah, and credit the Buckeyes in that game. They shot very well, but tournament resume should still be looking real good for the Badgers.
Should be intact, so we should be good there. All right, still to come. It's our play of the night. You are watching the Friday Night Frenzy.
This President's Day, Home Furniture celebrates with savings. Get up to 10% off sale prices like this 5-piece sectional, now just $17.99. Plus get 3-year special financing during the President's Day sale, going on now at Home Furniture.
It is my privilege to invite you to the 28th Annual Early Bird Home Show, only at the Board Store. 28 years ago, we decided to give homeowners an opportunity to get started early and get great value on their home improvement. I love that it's become a tradition, and we see so many past customers and other customers beginning on their home improvement adventure. Stop into the Board Store during the 28th Annual Early Bird Home Show, only at the Board Store. Prompt free estimates.
The pain was so much that I couldn't really focus on my job.
Plantar fasciitis. I just was not a happy person.
And I saw the Good Feet store.
And then all of a sudden, I just get these arch supports.
I'm just happier. I feel happier.
It was amazing.
It's a lot easier to be nice when you're not uncomfortable. It's pretty awesome.
The arch supports are never coming out of my shoes.
Nothing worked for me until I walked into that store. It changed my life.
I don't really know if I could put a price on that.
Reclaim the good life with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good feet, good life.
My moderate to severe plaque psoriasis held me back, but now I'm all in with clearer skin, thanks to Skyrizi. As I getting clearer, I feel free to bear my skin, yeah, that's on me.
Most people achieved clearer skin from head to toe. Many were 100% plaque-free. And many were completely clear, even at 5 years.
People also saw significant improvement in pain, redness, itching, and burning.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Nothing and me go hand in hand. Nothing on my skin, that's my new plan. Nothing is everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
During the President's Day sale at Home Sleep Express, get 10% off sale prices on Prana Sleep and Thomas Cole Sleep. This Aurora Queen is just $8.99. Plus, get 3-year special financing. The President's Day mattress sale, going on now at Home Sleep Express.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy. Almost closing time, so it's time for our play of the night.
That it is. Let's head back to the Rushford-Peterson game and check this out, folks. No-look pass from Landon Dahl, leading to the Will LaFleur three-pointer. Level of court awareness not often seen in high school hoops, and when you slow it down, it looks even better. And that's a name, William LaFleur, that we have no issues with pronouncing around these parts, as we're very familiar with his game in the National Football League ranks. But Ken, a very successful day. Great highlights, some scores, some interesting scores. North Crawford with an upset, but that is this time of the year, man. I can't wait for what's to come.
Oh, the playoffs time. It's such a magical time. You get some sports in state, some in regionals, sectionals. It all kind of coalesces around these next couple weeks. It's a fun time to be alive.
And when you get down to the nitty-gritty, you can highlight those athletes maybe that didn't get as much recognition, or the ones that we have seen a lot, just getting more of it. So it's just a great time of year.
Yeah, could be that one shining moment, right? Never know when it's going to happen.
To come, absolutely. Gotta love it. That'll do it for us tonight. Thanks, Ken, for joining me along tonight.
Anytime.
I'm Jacob Lensdorf. Have yourself a great weekend.